Good morning. Today I am getting filler, under eye filler, kind of, sort of, not really. So it is, instead of filler, I think what they're doing is they're putting collagen under my eye. I got like a whole flyer about it and I was looking for it and I don't know where it went. I had cleaners come the other day and I'm wondering if she low-key threw it out by accident, because it's really interesting. So they put collagen under your eye. So this is what I'm getting: PDGF, platelet derived growth factor. It's supposed to, I don't know, it's supposed to make my skin look all pretty, skin tone, texture, fine lines, all of that fun stuff. Read it if you have the consultation, and then they're also doing the appointment today. And my biggest areas of concern, so let's get up and close and personal in the natural light. So whenever I wear makeup, it's a lot better now, but I have these lines right here, which at the end of the day with my makeup, it can be kind of funky. And then my under eyes, I feel like are really bad. They're not bad today, but I mean, maybe it's just the angle, because you can see like, I want those to go away. I want those to go away. Because I was talking to the person who did my lips about it, and they were just like, yeah, it's because you've lost so much weight. You lost so much fat in your face. Like there's no amount of like wash that'll fix that or anything like that. There's me in the background. So that's kind of an interesting thing. First things first, what I'm going to do is I have about an hour till I need to leave. So I'm gonna walk on the treadmill. I am, of course, wearing the good old trusty waist trainer. And I asked my chiropractor and she's like, as long as you're walking or like you're being active while you're wearing it, it's fine. So I'm gonna get my steps in while I wear this bad boy. And I mean, can you just, So I've been constantly waking up like really cranky every day, and I don't know why. It's just like, I get so over the day before it's even begun. So I think I'm gonna have a little sesh. You know what I mean? If you guys know exactly what I mean. And then I'm gonna get to walk in, and then we're gonna be editing, because I have a few other vlogs I need to edit. And then the other day I went out, past 2 days actually, I went out with some musicians that I'm working with, and we were working on promo stuff, and I'll do a little clip. But it was. What is up? I'm Succubus Ray with Out of Spite. I'm not entirely sure where I am.
You got games on your phone?
Huh?
You got games on your phone? You got games on your phone? You got games on your phone?
Fun. So I'm gonna have a little bit of mood brightening real quick, and then we're gonna get those damn steps in. If I'm being so for real with you guys, I just added this to do a little thirst trap because my waist was looking snatch, and enjoy some TikToks I filmed. The only thing I care about is racks in my bag. Racks in my bag. I don't know the lyrics and I don't know the rhythm, so there's that. I'm so fucking stupid. Today was the one day where I'm like, I'm not gonna use my GPS. I know how to get to my esthetician's office. I've lived in Atlanta for 6 months and I know how to get to these 3 places. And then guess what my dumbass fucking does? I go the wrong way. So now I'm having to restart, and I'm gonna be late to my appointment, all because little Miss Thing over here was being snarky, saying, I know where I'm going. I don't need my GPS. I'm gonna be late because it's a 7-minute drive and it's 10:26 and the appointment's at 10:37. The worst part is the music. The song that I have right now is I Come Blood by Gizmo. And if y'all know what that is, then you know that it's a nice day out, so I'm gonna have my windows down. So if anyone, thankfully no one was walking by, but imagine seeing someone and looking like me, and then just like I Come Blood is screaming out of their fucking car speakers, and then they make a wrong turn, and then you just see them do a circle, and it's like, yep, you're an idiot. Or maybe people don't think like that at all, and that's why my anxiety is so bad, because I don't notice people like that. Maybe there's a deeper issue here. Also, I found out, I looked up what it is that I'm actually getting. I immediately forgot the name, but it's not really filler, so it's not supposed to help with the volumizing effect that filler has. So it's more supposed to be about like skin regeneration and stuff like that. So I'm initially going for a consultation, and then we'll see if the esthetician is like, yes, this will help your problem, or if she's like, no, this won't help your problem. So we'll see how it goes. Either way, I'm like really annoyed at myself for being late. but what can you do? What can you do except drive rationally and get ahead of these 3 cars so I can beat them at the turn? I have made it. I'm only 5 minutes late, so that's not great, but better than what it could be. Also, I was listening to Bad Religion on the drive here. I forgot how much I like Bad Religion, and so I think today is going to be like a OG listening to punk bands type of day. That's what I'm feeling. She's beginning to stab me.
Well, I'm doing lidocaine with Epi right now, so that way she's super comfy.
It's gonna be pretty swag, and I will tag her Instagram.
That too bad?
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, we take good care of people.
I love it here. Swag. I am excited. So basically this is, again, she said it's not like a filler, so we're going long-term success. So she said I'm gonna probably need to get treated twice since I'm also pale, and I guess pale people, it takes like longer for things in our skin to like set in, or however, like if you have more melanin in your skin, it kind of like ages slower. Is long-term, so I'm probably not gonna see results for like 6 to 8 weeks or so, but I think this is fascinating. God, this light is not doing me any favors. I feel so gray. God, I'm so like, don't they just look right now? That's impressive. It went from like here to here.
Yeah.
Wow, they really do look bruised though, don't they? So I am leaving now. I already feel like it's better, you know? I definitely like need to eat food, I think, because my blood sugar is a little low, because she stabbed me first to like do the numbing thing, and immediately I felt my head was just like all my energy just left. To go to the chiropractor, I'm gonna get cracked, since no man is ever gonna do it for me, at least I don't do it properly. And then I'm gonna get Smoothie King, and then I need to do some work stuff for Out of Spite. I have a few contracts I need to send. I have a show that's going to be announced soon, and I'm not going to tease it too much, but I need to make sure that's good. And then there is another musician who I'm like going to manage him, so I need to send him that contract. And then there's something else I need to do, but first things first, let's get cracked. Just got to the chiropractor, so I'm about to get my joints cracked, and then I'm gonna go across the street for Smoothie King. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my nails done, because she said that I could still like put eyeliner on, I think. So I'm gonna do like a little bit, and then I can't take a shower quite yet, I don't think is what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna take a shower tonight. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but I just am. I'm rambling. I plan out my day as I go. But let's get it cracking. Let's get crack-a-lacking. I got successfully cracked. It felt so good. My neck is where I have a lot of my issues. Like, I occasionally have issues in my lower back, but like my neck is where I carry all of my stress. And man, she did one, and it was on this side, and it was like pop, 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 and it felt so nice. Oh no! Someone's car got booted. That sucks for them. I've never seen a booted car like IRL. In real life, that was cringe as hell to say. I feel like I need a bingo card. Anyways, time to get my smoothie order. So I got the Slim and Trim. It is about 190 calories or so. So I got the Slim and Trim. It is chocolate, and then I had them add strawberries because I thought it would be fun. Spinach, and then I had them add the Energizer, which is like a multivitamin, something else, and something else. It was $12, and then with tip it was $15, because you always gotta give the tip. Just the tip. You gotta show the tip some love. I'm gonna kill myself. It's definitely a health smoothie. But man, do I feel good about myself drinking it. Smoothie King over tropical smoothie all the way. And so I'm about to go get my nails done. I have to pee insanely bad, and I know how much you guys love to hear about my bowel movements and urinary tract, so I just want to make sure that everyone knows, right? And I'm gonna go get my nails done, and I'm gonna ask the people at the nail salon if I can use their bathroom, because the Smoothie King doesn't have a public bathroom. Awesome. So I just got my nails done, and I love this color so much. I normally don't stick to one nail color 3 times in a row, but this is my 3rd time getting them like this, and also this one broke, and I thought it was just really funny to get that. So yeah, I'm super duper excited, and I am just I'm so annoyed at men again. And it's just like I don't know, personally, I'm super duper feminine, so I want my man to be very, very masculine, you know, to even it out. Yin yang, life is all about balance. So I make that very clear, and I go after men who are like that, because it would be silly for me to go after someone who's not like that. That's silly. That's stupid. Why would you try to change someone just because you think they're attractive if they can't fulfill the type of person that you want your partner to be? But keeping that in mind, why am I, as the woman, like, you got my number, you got me off Tinder, congratulations. Why am I, as the woman, having to be like, so when are you gonna ask me out? The only reason I give people my number is so, like, okay, here's my number, ask me out now that you have my number, because you got the number, you got that far, you got me off the app, now ask me out. And then they just don't. And then there was one dude, and we were gonna go out, and it was just like, there really wasn't that much chemistry, and it's like, we were gonna go bar hopping at like Little 5 Points, I think, and his friends were gonna be there, and it's like, this is supposed to be a first date, which already I'm not a fan of bar hopping on a first date, because I've been there, done that. I threw up in his front yard, in his car, and in his living room, and I am forever scarred from whiskey from that night, because I tried to keep up with the tattoo artist like a fool. So like, I already don't like bar hopping as a first date, but I'm trying to get outside of my comfort zone. I've kind of learned what I can handle, what I can't, and stuff like that. And then he's just like, oh yeah, and my buddies are gonna be hanging along. Excuse you! Is this a first date, or is this a friendly hangout and get together? So I ghosted him. I was like, I'm not really comfortable with your friends are also gonna be there, and so I'd rather just like not. He's like, understandable, won't happen again. And then I was like, I'm just gonna call it. I need someone who helps remind me that I'm only 23 and I'm not this big serious businesswoman, but I'm not looking to be someone's mom. I'm not looking to teach someone how to be an adult either. I was actually talking to someone about this on Margarita Monday, CA. It was just like, we want someone that helps remind us that we're young and not take things too seriously, but there's also like a level of responsibility that I need a partner to have. And it's like, asking, like, the only reason it popped up was because he let it slip, I think, and then I called him out on it. So it's just like, it's so interesting dating in your early 20s too, because there's such a variety of maturity that everyone is. So like, the one guy who was complaining that my nails were too sharp, he seemed very mature and presented himself very mature, and he was like this built, muscular man with a beard. And then there was the other dude, and so the first guy was 24. Guy complaining about my nails was 24, I think. And then the other dude, that was just like, oh yeah, my friends are tagging me along. He was 23, I think. I don't entirely remember. So it's very interesting, the variety that you see. I don't know. I mean, dating is all about like figuring out what you want. Also, I feel like dating is kind of figuring out who you are as well, because you have to teach people like what you put up with and whatnot. And that's why I'm kind of like, are you going to ask me out? And then I was even like, I don't appreciate the fact that I'm having to ask you to ask me out. Anyways, nails, I need to go send some contracts. So I'm a filthy little liar, aka I knew that if I was going to go home now, I'd be home for the rest of the day. And I was kind of in the mood where I didn't really want to be home for the rest of the day. So I am going art supplies shopping. I'm really low on yarn, aka I don't really have any good yarn that I like to crochet with anymore. So we're going to go hunting for some yarn. And then and I think I want to get, so I have markers that I can use for painting, or for like colored pencil or coloring books, but they're not like my favorite ones, because they're more for like if you are doing a full-on drawing. So I want to get like some cheap little crayons, I think, too. So I thought they'd have a lot more yarn, but they had a very limited selection. But I did get some clay because I really want to do a photo shoot where it's fruit and it looks like rotting fruit that I like make with clay, and I make them look all like gross and moldy and stuff. And then I want it to be like rotten to the core. So I got some stuff to play around with that. I am sad they didn't have yarn, but I'll just go to like a fabric store or something, or maybe I'll order some yarn off Etsy. Eek. Anyways, time to go back home. So, and then I'm gonna work on my contracts, and shout out this song. Well, you can't see, but it's Bones by Ruxlin, and it's like, I wanna feel your bones break. It's like, why is this a love song in my mind? And it's like, I don't know, I'm very cannibalistic with my love. It's like, I wanna swallow and devour the other person. Anyways. So one of my favorite things to do is I like to go to Chipotle and I like to get a little rice bowl, but I'm realizing I can make it at home 10 times easier and 10 times cheaper. So in here, I got peppers, onions, chicken, black beans, and then I'm gonna throw corn in here. And then I have rice in the rice cooker. And so then seasoning wise, I have cilantro, lime juice. I got this like, let me see if I can find it. I got this seasoning, which I've been using. I tried to get a fajita seasoning, but I couldn't find it. So this is what I use. And I put cumin or whatever, garlic powder, salt, pepper, chili powder. It's pretty solid. We're wrapped up in a cuddle puddle right now, and I'm exhausted. I think I'm gonna take a nap. I always get like mini food comas. Look at my baby. So I ended up going out tonight, and then I almost forgot to film the outro. I forgot to film the outro on the other video, so I'm very glad that I did not forget to film the outro on this one. But thank you everyone for watching. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed it. No one tell my esthetician that I am wearing makeup. Even though she's subscribed, but she'll be like, look, I love all my people who help me make my face pretty. I love all of them, and they're so sweet too. I feel like the place that I go to, I like way more. It's a Balanced Wellness and Aesthetics, and I love them so much because I feel like they actually give a shit, whereas I went to one place and it just felt like we want all of your money, whereas this place, it kind of feels like they actually like care a little bit more. But anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. I'm really tired. It's like 12:30, so I'm exhausted, so I can't think of anything more fun or more quirky to say. I'm gonna get my ass in bed. Good night, guys.